Alrighty, DTN Living Life, Tex Nolan, and my wife Dawn. She's inside this unit right here. Oh, and there's her unit she's driving. She's got a little 23 footer and Entrada, east-west Entrada, and I've got the 32 foot Entrada, and we're here in Burlington, North Carolina. Headed for Raleigh, North Carolina. Today is December 25th. Merry Christmas, everybody. I appreciate everybody that's been watching. Everybody's been tuning in. I haven't done much here for the last month and a half to 2 months. Apologize. Had other things that are happening in life. Actually, I'm going to actually announce this here. This is the last unit I'll be driving, I believe, as it stands right this moment. I have put in to drive Driveaway, and I will be driving a pickup and towing units from here on out. So stay tuned. I'll be bringing that to you. And we're in, like I said, Burlington, North Carolina, here at a Pilot and Denny's. Actually, we're at Flying J. Pilot is across the street, back over there. But yeah, so yeah, we've got a few things that's happening there. We're going to change up and start doing some of that, and I'll get more details how that works out and how much money that works and so forth. Pretty much the last 2 years, the average has been anywhere between 50 cents and 75 cents a mile is take home. So that's the average going for Driveaway. Some things I'll definitely tell you about Driveaway happens to be is that if you are going to do it with a tow car, anything that is between 800, well, probably let's go with 600. You can do 600 miles in a day, but your average will be somewhere around 400 to 550. But 600 miles to, let's say, 1,500, maybe as much as 1,700, but 1,500, 600 to 1,500. Use a tow car over 1,500. Look into flying, and don't do it around the Christmas season. Somebody posted on the Driveaway Facebook app or Facebook page, no, Christmas Eve flights for $2,600 just to come out of Georgia and go to Dallas. So yeah, short distance, $2,600. Yeah, that's what you call gouging. But yeah, there you go. And we are, like I said, in the process to take these. Delivery date was set for the Tuesday, the 26th. And so that's the reason why we're delivering them over Christmas. And we wanted to tell everybody Merry Christmas. Wife has had a migraine most of the day, so we did not do much driving today. No, that's one of the downsides of this job, is that you might not feel good one day. You might have to take and park and put up shades and keep it all dark and so forth and do absolutely nothing. And of course, tomorrow morning it's supposed to be raining here, so that sort of slows us up a little bit extra. But other than that, yes, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, and that's it. It is 45 to 50 degrees out here. The wind is not that cold, but it does have a chill to it. But yeah, that gives y'all some updates that's going on, what we've come across, what we've figured over the last couple of years. Yeah, come February, it'll be 2-year anniversary for both of us doing this. So me moving into doing the towaway now would be a good time, and that gives us a good idea on how everything's working and everything that's been going on. Trying to think here. Is there anything major to point out? Not really. But we are definitely going to give the next thing. Now, Dawn will still do Driveaway. We won't tow Elusive Blue anymore. She'll just join me in the truck after she gets her delivery, and we'll finish out mine, or I'll make my delivery and then go pick her up, and we'll go finish out the route. And how the finances are working and all that good stuff, we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, so that's what you're looking at. I've had a lot of people ask about this job, and real quick, you have to, one, I know the last time I checked it was 20,000 miles. You got to drive a large vehicle such as a delivery van, not a regular small van, delivery truck, panel truck, or a CDL license and drive a truck, an actual 18-wheeler. But you don't have to have a CDL to do this job. I still don't have a CDL, but I'll be studying for my CDL, and I'll be making some videos about that too. So there you go. Things that are in the works. There's a lot of videos I've made that I have not updated and posted, so I'll be probably trying to catch up with some of those while I'm in the process of doing this job. Plus, I'll be doing ELD, electric logging device. So in other words, it'll track every movement the vehicle makes. I won't be using the tablet as my logging device. I don't know if it connects to that or not, but that's the way it's going to end up. Is it'll keep track of that device or the vehicle, and every time I start it, it'll show I'm starting it, and I have to indicate why I'm starting it and what I'm doing, which is great. I know a lot of people out there says that's monitoring too much, that's Big Brother too much. It just makes it easier for tracking. As I used to say in the cable business, you got to remember, Comcast makes the rules. You have to follow those rules. That's procedures. Now, how do you make those rules work for you to where you still enjoy doing what you do? And that's why I had so many customers that used to tell me, you enjoy what you do. Yes, I do. Because Comcast is no more, at that time, Comcast was no more than an accounting company that took money from the customer and divvied it up to where I got some of it. And that's the way business works. Now, if they got rules that you can't follow, then you don't need to be working there. So their rules I was able to follow. I was able to relate those rules to the consumer, and that's what made my job interesting. That's what made my job so fun to stay. That's why I had colleagues that used to say, I want to get away with the same things that Tex gets away with. And yeah, I got away with a lot of things, but I followed the rules and made sure I still had perimeters I had to work with it. And that's what you got to do with every job, including this one. There's rules and guidelines. I'm not going to get into how you break or bend or change a rule or anything to that effect. I'm going to tell you what the rule is, and then you figure out how it works for you. So, as I said, 20,000 miles. You've got to drive 20,000 miles before you put in the application. Once you put in the application and you've done your 20,000 miles, you're an easy walk-in 90% of the time. Take note that when you get in and you do this job, the first thing you do and so forth, a lot of times people go out and buy stuff, start buying stuff right off the bat. Do not. Do this job 90 days. Write down everything you want to buy. And if you can, write it down into an Excel spreadsheet. So that way you can go through and number it 1 through whatever. Let's say you come up with 12 items, 1 through 12. And at 1, you may have the Garmin listed as your number 1 thing to go out and purchase. But somewhere along the line you find out, I'd rather go spend a few dollars on a TPMS system instead. So now that becomes number 1, and you bounce things around, and then you go into the next column and you write down why it is number 1. Why is it the second thing? Why is it the last thing you need to purchase? Okay. As you do this, you will start seeing why you need to buy certain features and what they will do for you. Will any of these features help you make money? Yes. That's where you really need to focus at. Anything you want to purchase that helps you make money. Okay? If it makes your job easier, then that helps you make money. But remember, just because it makes your job easier doesn't make it to where it's a necessary thing. Okay? The Garmin, it makes your job easier. But it becomes necessary because in a Garmin, you can put in what your height is. You can say your height is 13 feet 6 inches and your length is 43 feet and it's a towaway. So therefore you're driving a truck and trailer. Well, now the Garmin will only direct you in places and will not put you in turnaround spots. Won't have you go down the street and do a U-turn. No. Whereas if you came across and said you're driving a conversion van, it will put you in and say, okay, you missed your turn, let's go down here and use the turnaround, because the conversion van can do it. Okay, that's where the difference is at. All right, so this is why certain features do help you a lot, but also make sure that you do your job well. Okay, so indicate why you need these items, and that will help you put the ones that you need, that you literally need, at number one, and the other things the last of the list. All right. Can't think of anything else right this moment. Like I said, we make our delivery tomorrow on Tuesday the 26th, and then we'll head back up to Elkhart, go through orientation sometime in the beginning of January, and then I'll do a video of the truck and everything that we're doing, everything that we're using, and how all that's working out, and we'll get to that. But right this moment, Merry Christmas, peace, love, and jelly beans, people. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button, hit that like button again. No, you guys like how I do that? I tell you to hit the dislike, but I tell you to hit the like button again. Come on, be real. No. Notifications bell, hit that. You'll get notified when I put out a video. Somebody said I need to start doing a lot more short videos, just do a 1 minute video and this and that, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know, I'm lazy, and we'll go from there. So y'all have a Merry Christmas, be safe out there, enjoy your family, and peace, love, and jelly beans, people.